The Torren Region. 1 year ago.
Thank you all for coming. We live in dark times, my friends. A grave loss has recently befallen us all. The Augur was a great man. Not only was he an unmatched trainer, but his heart burned with the desire to protect his people. He was our hero and possibly the best leader the Torren region has ever known. But as you know, where other regions have evil teams or organizations, it's Pokemon worshipping cults that call the Torren region home. But to these cults, religion is so much more than just believing. It won't rest until the world is remade exactly how they want it to be. For our protection, the Augur defeated and disbanded over half of them. He saved us. A week ago, he went searching for one of the remaining cults. He has not returned. He hasn't been seen since. People of Torren, I, like you, do not believe our Augur is dead. I assure you, I will search tirelessly until he is found again. With a heavy heart, I accept the burden of taking his place until he is found. Until the first Augur returns, I shall be the second. I promise you I will use every resource at my disposal to find him. We will stand our ground. We will not let these cultists, these insurgents, split apart our families and destroy the place we call home. Long live the Torren region.
Long live the Torren region.
We will remain strong.
Alright, and hello everybody, I am Dark4Limp, and welcome to our next playthrough of Pokemon Insurgence. Alright, so now it's asking me if I would like to do a challenge run, such as like a Nuzlocke or anything similar. No, I will not be doing that. I'm going to be doing a casual playthrough. Are we sure? Yes. Okay.
Hello? Is this thing working? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, thank Arceus. You're not gone just yet.
What do you mean by gone?
You've got to listen to me. It'll return any minute now. You need to stay focused and remember all you can. If you value your memories at all, you'll listen to what I have to say. We need to be quick. You at least remember your name, right?
Yeah, it's Dark.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, good. You remember your name. What else do you remember? Are you a boy or a girl?
Well, I'm a boy.
And do you remember what you look like?
I'm gonna pick the one on the middle.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Thank goodness you haven't forgotten everything. It's here, Dark. You need to wake up. I've sent someone to fend it off and get you out of here. You need to wake up. Alright, the door's locked and Gengar's doing her thing. Soon Dream Eater will rid the prisoner of the last of his memories. Hopefully, we'll be done within the hour.
Well, how's our youngest prisoner faring?
According to the computer, Miss Persephone, their memory should be completely gone very soon. Everything is going as planned.
Excellent, finally we'll have fulfilled our end of the bargain. Good work, you two. Where are we
Oh, they're starting a ritual upstairs? Okay, that's... What kind of ritual?
Will you be attending?
Of course, miss. I would never miss a sacrifice.
Very well. I'll see you upstairs then.
Miss, wait, I have a question. After the child's memories are gone, what do you plan to do with them?
Kill them, of course. I expect you upstairs within 2 minutes.
Well, that's quite, the deadline, just 2 minutes?
Why are we bothering to wipe their memories if we're just going to kill them anyways? No clue, but thanks for not asking that in front of her. You know how she hates to be questioned. Let's go upstairs then. It's always fun to see a ritual being performed.
Okay, now we know what kind of rituals they're performing, once with sacrifices. But for what? What? Did I just hear her cry? Yeah, I did. It's a Mew. Okay, that's cool. It just scared off the Gengar.
The Gengar's gone. Go, follow Mew, get out of here, and never look back. Good luck.
And Mew just dragged us out of bed. That is one strong Mew. Alright. Okay, there's a door here. Oh, it's locked. Instead of a key lock, a fingerprint scanner is needed to open it. Well, I see there's this one with a potion right over here. So I'm guessing in this game, instead of like Pokeballs that you open and will give you like a random item, I'm guessing the items are just show themselves instead of being like a little Pokeball sprite. What's in here? Literally nothing. And are these cardboard boxes or are those like couch cushions just on the floor? Anyways, let's make our way up here. Okay, there's a door here and I can barely see Mew. He must... Yeah, he's gone invisible. Why are you invisible, buddy? Mew is still undecided for whether traveling with Dark is a good thing or not. Oh. Mew is holding a small note.
I chose Mew to help you out of this mess due to its special ability. It is able to use Transform to change its form and disguise itself as something else. However, unlike Ditto, Mew can transform Mew as well. If you could find DNA, Mew can disguise you as someone else. You should be able to use this to escape the base. Good luck, from your benefactor.
Alright, I wonder who our benefactor is. Alright, now let's go this way and oh my god. Well, there's DNA. There's dried up blood splattered on the ground. We obtained DNA of the Darkrai cultist. Alright, now let's talk to Mew again. Stop facing away from me, you little jerk. Alright. Let's have an interaction. Transform. Darkrai cultist. Alright, there we go. Mew was being a little difficult. He clearly didn't want me to transform. Alright. Now I do believe we can actually open the doors downstairs. Which, I'm gonna see what's down there. Cause, that one room had a potion. So who knows, there could be other goodies down here. For example, like a Master Ball, but then again, that's asking for a bit much now, isn't it? Alright, let's open this door. Unlock? Yes. Oh, and it's a repel. That might come in handy. Alright. Now we can just check the other rooms. I don't think there's anything in this one, but I'll open the door just because, why not? Let's leave all these doors open. Okay, there was nothing. We opened the door for nothing. Oh well. Surely this room has something. Oh, look at that, another potion. Now we have 2 of them. And 2 is always better than 1. Anyways, now we can head back upstairs and open this door. Is that green Kool-Aid in the pit? Alright. I'm guessing this is the exit.
Shouldn't you be getting ready for the sacrifice along with everyone else?
Oh yeah, totally, Jeff. I forgot, it's kind of hard being a Darkrai cultist, man. You forget rituals every day. Alright, we got an ice heal, okay. I don't see any Pokemon that we have, being frozen anytime soon. Then again, what Pokemon do we even have? Alright, we got another potion. This place has just a bunch of free stuff just lying around. That's kind of strange. They just leave it almost as if they want someone to take it. Anyways, we've got an awakening, and I do see another potion right over there. Okay, there we go. We took the potion. Now that's like, what, our third or fourth one? Pretty sure it's the fourth potion we've picked up today. Anyways, let's go up these stairs. Alright, let's talk to... Oh. He just walked right by me.
Persephone's finally decided to give the summoning of Darkrai another try. Last time it just flew away. How does she know that's not going to happen again?
Well, she must be very confident if she has a feeling it won't happen. Anyways, let's go up here. Oh, and we found a burn heal. Okay. Well then, let's just go down here.
And so we begin.
Miss, please, you can't do this. I don't want to die.
You swore when you joined that you would give your life for us. How is this any different? Activate the ritual circle. Darkrai, Lord of Darkness. I call upon you to enter our world. In return, I offer you the soul of this loyal servant to be bound to your world of nightmares forever. Voco virtutem umbrarum dominum.
Oh. Why is there a Z? Oh. Well, I don't like where that went. Yeah, I really don't like how that went.
Darkrai, Lord of Nightmares. You are the great balancer of the world. You punish the great and slay the immortal.
I wouldn't say he's the bouncer of the world. I'd say he's more or less the bringer of nightmares.
It has been a year since I last saw you. You remember what occurred then? We accomplished something incredible that day. I thought finally you had accepted our offer to join us, but you fled soon after, never to be seen again. But now I call upon you again. Darkrai, why will you not join me? I know my sister has seen you time and time again. Why do you favor her over me? I beseech you, Darkrai, join me. Join the cult that has worshipped you for so long. With my guidance and your power, the world could be ours.
Well, he just dipped. Clearly he didn't like your offer.
Well, isn't that just lovely?
Yeah, that is lovely. Darkrai just doesn't like cultists.
It's probably gone off to see Celine City. To see my sister again. What a waste of a grunt. And what do you two want exactly?
Miss, please, I'm confident that if we had another try, we could trap Darkrai here. We don't know why it didn't work this time, but if you'll just give us another chance.
Get out of my way. Fire Blast.
Well, she just killed 3 dudes already.
I'm going to go check on the prisoner. None of you had better follow me.
It's crazy because we were just standing right behind those dudes. Mew, that could have been us, man. Alright. Now we could just make our way out of here. Hey, yo, Jeff. Don't mind me if you see me, going through the exit. I'm just going on a lunch break, you know. All Darkrai cultists need to, go on a lunch break every now and then. Okay, we're finally out of that place, and we're in the Shade Forest. Anyways, now we can, make our way out of here. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're out of here. And we're in Telnor Town. There's a small flute and another note in Mew's hands. We obtained the quartz flute. Alright, we put it in our key items pocket.
This flute lets you call upon Mew when needed. To use it, go into your bag and either use it directly or register it. Good luck, from your benefactor.
I would really like to know who the benefactor is.
I could swear I saw Mew here just now. Did you see it? A tiny pink Pokemon? It was floating really close to you.
Yeah, I totally saw it.
I knew it. I always wanted to see a Pokemon that rare. This could be my break. I could My name is Damien. I'm an aspiring Pokemon trainer. And you are? Dark. Got it. You came to Telnor Town at the perfect time. The Augur, the greatest man in the world, of course, is coming today. You know who the Augur is, right?
Yeah, we totally do.
Of course you do. Who wouldn't? He's only the most amazing person ever. The mayor and the townsfolk have been preparing ever since this morning. I'm excited. I was just running errands before he arrives. I know. Why don't you help me out? We're assigning jobs in the town hall. You know, cleaning and so on.
Okay, we'll help you out. And look at that, there's a little Pikachu. Hang on. Okay, so it faces wherever we're going. Okay. I think we might be a magnet for Pikachu. Okay, and here's a Pokemon Center and a dude standing right in front of it. Hi there, I'm an employee at the Pokemart. It's a convenience store chain that can be found in any Pokemon Center, just like that one here. Okay. The center is an important place for trainers to know. You can heal your Pokemon, buy things, or even buy new clothes. Okay, that's interesting. We have character customization? Why don't you take these for a free sample? 5 Pokeballs, okay. For free? Throw these at wild Pokemon to catch them. Well, I mean, obviously you gotta throw them at wild Pokemon. Technology is amazing. Oh, so this is probably the, the science is amazing guy. Okay. Wait, did he just mention something about secret bases at the last line? Anyways, this should be the town hall, right? Yep, it is. So, let's go inside. Okay, and there's Damien, and I'm guessing those are his parents.
I finished cleaning up the road. Is there anything else I can do? Oh, this is Dark. I met them outside and they offered to help.
Nice to meet you too, Dark. Well, Damien, I think we're pretty well finished. As long as you have your gift for the Augur ready, I think you're done. You do have your gift, right?
Oh. Well, I may have forgotten.
Of course you have. You better find one and fast. I heard you could find a rare stone in one of the caves in the forest. Of course you need a Pokemon to go safely.
No, absolutely not. Not a chance. Damien is not ready to get a Pokemon. He's still just a child. Mom, please. Everyone else in the town already got theirs and have left. And you're not going to follow them. You'll get yourself killed. Why do you care? It's not like you're my real mother or anything.
Oh my god, he just pulled that card. His ass is getting whooped later. I can already tell.
I raised you since birth. You're not capable of raising a plant, let alone a Pokemon.
Well, first of all, plants and Pokemon are two different things. Plants don't shoot fireballs out their mouths and yell their own name.
You're irresponsible, antisocial, and you can't even...
That's enough out of you two. You're embarrassing us. You said your name was Dark? I'm sure you've handled a Pokemon before. We'll lend one to both you and Damien. Would you be willing to help him through the forest to the cave to help him find a gift for the Augur?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Wonderful. I'm very grateful. So it's settled then. Dark will help Damien to get a gift for the augur, and if Damien shows responsibility, perhaps he can keep the Pokemon afterwards. Well, how does that sound?
Fine. He won't, though.
Dark, let's go.
Alright, Damien, lead the way.
I'll meet you in the professor's lab to get an Eevee. She has a bunch of Eevee from her days as a trainer. The lab is just in the southeast corner of the town. I'll see you there. I really hope I don't mess this up. Hey, Dark. Thanks for agreeing to do this with me. It really means a lot.
Alright, so the lab is in the southeast corner. Alright, so this must be it right over here. Who's that?
Listen, Professor, these Pokemon, they're freaks. No other trainer would want them, and we can't keep them any longer. All I want is for you to take them. You already keep a bunch of Eevees as is. Surely these three won't be a bother.
Why do you care about them? I know what you've done.
It's true, I'm merciless. I've done some awful things. But there's no reason for these Pokemon to die.
Hello? I'm Damien, and this is Dark. We're here to get a Pokemon so we can go into the forest safely.
Whoa, that's an awkward silence.
Sylvan, you don't take these Pokemon, I'll release them, and they're sure to die in the wild. If you want, you could just give them to these kids, right?
Put them on the table.
Very well. Excuse me, please.
So, you two are in need of a Pokemon?
Yes, ma'am.
I see. That man that was there in here just now, he was one of my colleagues in university. He's a smart man and a great scientist. He's also the leader of the Cult of Perfection.
A cult leader? Those people are evil, Professor. You shouldn't be talking to them, let alone be accepting gifts from them.
Tell me, Damien, Dark, have you ever heard of something called Delta species?
No.
Me neither. Then allow me to explain. Delta Pokemon are based on a phenomenon in the Torren region far away. They're Pokemon that have different DNA than normal Pokemon. Simply put, they're typed differently than normal. An example would be an electric-type Dragonite or a water-type Porygon. These Pokemon on the Delta...
Oh, the Pokemon on the table are Deltas, okay.
I'm not sure...
Oh, you're not sure what type they are?
Oh, but they seem to be experiments of Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. They're scientific marvels. I would love to keep one to study.
Okay, so I'm guessing we get to pick one, Damien gets the other, and you get the one that neither of us chose.
Now, normally I would give you an Eevee as a Pokemon to start off on your journey. However, it seems there are 3 more options to choose from. So I will offer you this. You may choose one of these 3 Delta Pokemon to travel with, or the Eevee I normally give away. If you want an Eevee, talk to me. Otherwise, take your pick.
Dark, I don't know what to do.
I don't like the idea of a Pokemon being made by a murderer, but I don't like the idea of these Pokemon left all alone forever.
You can pick, but hurry up. We don't know when the augur is arriving.
Alright, I am definitely not going to be picking an Eevee. This is the Fairy and Psychic type Pokemon Delta Bulbasaur. Is this our pick? No. But it does have 2 sprites. I'm guessing the one on the left is for male, the one on the right is for female, unless it, changes forms in battle. Alright. Next we have a Ghost and Dragon type Pokemon Delta Charmander. Is this our choice? No, not right now. And Dark and Fighting type Delta Squirtle. Is this our choice? No. But it does look like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. And now, I'm actually going to be making my pick. which will be Delta Charmander. Is this our choice? Absolutely. Are we sure? Yes. Alright, would you like to give it a nickname? Absolutely. I'm actually going to be giving this a nickname, which will be Luinor, which is actually the name of a Beyblade, which is a white dragon, and this Charmander is a dragon, and it is white because, well, it's a skeleton. Alright, and now we have Luinor on our team.
Dark, I think you're right. I'm going to pick a Delta Pokemon just like you. Hey Dark, before we go out into the forest, how about a battle? It'll be the perfect time to test our new Pokemon. Let's go.
Alright, and we're challenged by our rival, Damien. He's our rival already? Okay, so yeah, Squirtle, and this clearly is not fair. We're literally 2 levels above him. And we have Twister. Okay, that did like 1/3 of its health. Okay, it's trying to lower our defense. Let's just go for another Twister. We just hit this thing with the crit. Right in the beginning of the game. Okay, Squirtle is down.
Ugh, I lost. Wow, you're a great battler. Do you think maybe you could take on the gym someday? Alright, Dark, here's the deal. I'm going to head north into the Shade Forest. At the northern end of the forest is a really large cave, and in the middle of the cave is the rare stone we're looking for. I'll meet you there, okay?
Alright, but Damien, I don't think I'm a great battler. You just got very unlucky because we hit a crit. Dark, can I talk to you for a moment? Sure, Professor, what's going on?
Damien rushed off before I could give him one, but I'd like you to have this.
Okay, we got a Pokédex.
This is the Pokédex, short for the Pokemon Index. It is the data collection of all Pokemon that I give to trainers. If you see a Pokemon, it will be registered in the Pokédex. If you catch one, the Pokédex will be full of data regarding that Pokemon. Anyways, now that you've gotten that, you should be all set to go on your adventure. Head up north to Telnor Cave, deep in the forest. Be careful and good luck.
Alright. Let's go to the Shade Forest. Okay, and look at that, we got Luinor just following us around. Okay, that's the wrong direction, that's the town hall. Alright, let's go over here. And here we are in the Shade Forest. Alright, what's in here? A Nidoran male? Well, isn't that just lovely? That's something that I kind of want to catch now. So let's use Twister. Okay, it flinched. Let's go to our bag. Okay, that's a quartz flute. Okay. Here we go, Pokeballs. Let's catch this Nidoran. Alright, and we caught it. Okay, it was added to the Pokédex, and we would like to give it a nickname. Yeah, I'm gonna give it the nickname I usually give any Nidoran that I've ever caught in any Pokemon game. I'm gonna name it Leonidas. Alright, now what's this right up here? Is it like a book? No, it's a Dex Nab. Okay. Alright, here we go. I am back, everybody, and I just found a Pokemon that I actually want on the team. And it's a Weedle. Alright, we got Lunar out in front. And since it's a Weedle, it should be very easy to catch. We don't need to, like, hit it with the Twister. Okay, never mind, it broke out the ball. That's a little disappointing, and it knows Poison Sting, which is very useful. Let's go for a scratch. Okay, I lowered our speed just a little bit. Alright, now let's throw a Pokeball. Okay, it broke out of that one too. So I just need to hit it with like what, one more scratch? And you can also see in the corner of the screen, it shows our speed right now, like at 0.25. So it just shows like any stat buffs or drops anytime we get hit with something. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, we have 2 Pokeballs left. Let's make them count. Alright, we caught the Weedle. And would we like to give it a nickname? Absolutely. I'm gonna name it B127 after Bumblebee from Transformers. Alright. Now we have 3 members on our team. And this is actually where I'm going to leave off for today's episode. So in the next one, we will be going through this forest and finding the cave and getting the rare stone that is there. So, I will see you all in the next one.